I'm super old today. I just turned 28 today, like the day of filming, not the day you're watching it. 28 years old. That's getting old. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. It's getting wrinkly and stuff. Hey, what's up, everybody? Chris Bazzy here, and today I want to talk about 5 points, 5 talking points, 5 tips and tricks, 5 whatever you want to call them, of things that I think are important when you're starting out to be a beginner filmmaker. Now, I'm not the most experienced nor the best filmmaker in the world, but these are some of the tips that have helped me when I first started to get to where I'm at now, to be better, to think better, and to make my videos, my video quality even better and stuff. So let's jump into it. But first, let's roll that intro. All right, so number one, let's see, I don't know what we're gonna call them, tips, tricks, point, I don't know. Point number one is have a passion for it. So if you're wanting to start off filmmaking, or really this point could be to anything, it could attribute to anything, but we're talking about filmmaking. But if you have a passion for filmmaking, that's great. That's an amazing, solid foundation to start on. But if you don't, I would say, just don't do it. Just stop. If you don't have a passion, if you're not passionate, if you don't care about what you're doing, if you don't have a heart and a drive to do it, then I would say just don't do it. You're wasting your time. You're wasting everyone else's time. Just don't do it at all. It truly, if you have a passion and a drive to do something, then it's going to take you farther than someone who doesn't have one. I promise you. So tip number 2 is have a story to tell. So you have the passion. It's driving you to make these videos. And now we got to tell a story. And it doesn't have to be some huge, elaborate, Hollywood-style 2.5-hour movie type story that's super in depth and has a bunch of rabbit trails, lore, and things. It doesn't have to be that at all. When you're first starting out, if you're wanting to make videos and you want to just get into the habit of making videos, just film your day. I mean, you see a lot of vloggers who do that here on YouTube. They just film their day, and that's a story right there. Take us through your day, you know? Story is going to help drive the videos that you do, but it doesn't always have to be like a vlog or like a movie or a documentary. I mean, it could be a tutorial. I mean, if you're interested in teaching people and you want to use YouTube or any other video platform to teach people on, then that right there is video content. That's good content. Take us through the process of getting from point A to point B. You know, we want to get here, so teach us how to get here, you know, and the steps along the way, and being very detailed and all that stuff. So yeah, just tell a story, have a story to tell. Give us a reason to want to click on your videos and watch your content. All right, so tip number 3 is you gotta have a camera. So they say that the camera is the window to the story. So the camera is the way that we are gonna see the story that you're putting out, or the tutorial, whatever it is. So get a camera. The best camera you have is the one in your pocket. So smartphone, best camera. I mean, it's these cameras have gotten so good over the years. It's not even funny anymore. It's just, I mean, people have made Hollywood type movies on just their cell phone, on an iPhone or whatever phone it is you have. But this is the most important tool for telling a story, in my opinion, because this is how you're going to get it out to the public. So if you only got a smartphone, hey, don't be discouraged. Take that smartphone out and start filming. Tip number 4 is audio is king. Now, a lot of people are going to argue that story is king. Story is the most important part of any video. I agree to that. But I also believe that having poor audio quality is not going to make that story good. It's not going to bring it to life. Most of the time, a really, really, really good movie or a good story or something that I am engulfed in is because of the audio. It's taking my audio and stimulating it to where I enjoy it. I enjoy most movies just by the audio and the sound effects and the dialogue more than the visuals itself. I mean, that's just me. Maybe I'm weird, but I don't know. That's just me. So audio is king. So focus on the audio first. Don't worry about the color grading or the lighting or anything like that. Those are important, but those will come. Get your audio down. So if you went from a smartphone and upgraded to like a DSLR or a video camera or something like that, think about getting like a microphone. Whether it be like a shotgun microphone like this one, or a boom mic or something to record really good audio with, and then get that microphone as close as you can to your subject. They say you want it about a foot away from your subject's mouth talking. That's going to give you really good, clear, booming audio. Audio is important. It's super important, but they won't forgive bad audio. If you don't have a microphone, you can't afford one or anything like that, see if you have any other filmmaker friends around that can let you borrow a microphone or whatever, because I'm telling you, audio will take your video quality from here and skyrocket just by having a dedicated microphone and good audio. And then number 5 is don't be afraid to collaborate. Don't be afraid to bring others in that you trust into your creative process when you're trying to tell a story, when you're trying to portray something out on the screen that you want us, the viewer, to see. This is kind of, I think it's a big struggle with creatives, with a lot of people in general, but with creatives, we have this feeling, I know I do, I have this feeling of like, I want to protect my creativity. I don't want anyone else to be involved. I don't want anyone's input to be in it, because then it doesn't feel like it's my story. I highly doubt that someone is going to try to come and steal your story or steal your creativity. That's not what they want, especially if it's someone you trust, a good friend, a family member, someone you respect. That's not their intent. Their intent is they want to make you better. They want to help you be better with it. So bring people along. You know, if you wrote out a script or if you wrote out some talking points for a tutorial, give it to someone. Give it to someone you trust and say, hey, does this make sense to you? And then allow them to speak into that process. If they give you a suggestion, you know, take it. Listen to it, take it, think about it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Some of my best videos and moments or photos or whatever I've done has come because I collaborated with someone. Because I was like, hey, I know this is good, but it could be better. What do you think I should do? And then they tell me what it is, and I go, okay, and I put it into practice, and it just took my content to the next level. And it's not because I'm not capable, it's because I wanted someone to see it through some fresh eyes. Because, you know, we sit there and we look at our content for hours and days and all that stuff. We know what it looks like, but sometimes we can be blind to our own creativity. So don't be afraid to collaborate. That's about it for me. I hope it was helpful. I hope you got something out of it. It's a super quick video. I'm going to try to do more quicker videos. I've been doing a bunch of long, almost 20-minute long videos. If that's the case, that's the case, but I'm going to try to keep the content a little bit down. But anyway, if you like this video, it's YouTube. I don't have to tell you what to do. All right, I'll see you in the next one.